Oh, it's been a crazy day of Dota 2 today. Throne rushes galore. Planet Dog take game number 1 off of Kinguin in this best of 3 with some pretty serious drafting prowess, I want to say. Support Tide, offlane Visage.
Team Kinguin picks a Tide right now, and it's not going to be a support Tide. For Planet Dog, don't fix what's not broken. VS Visage opening again.
And it's so open as well, right? Because you can have 1 Venge, 5 Venge, 4 Visage, offlane, mid Visage, offlane, any way you want to go with it, really. Now things start to close out a little bit with Earth Spirit taking up that 4 role. But do you feel there was something in particular that went wrong for Kinguin in that game? Because they had their moments where they could maybe swing it back. You know, the Aegis take on the Doom, the push down mid.
No, they got caught. I think if they just prolonged the fight, they got caught near their forest. This might be Medusa again, yeah. Maybe a Witch Doctor would be a cool pickup for Planet Dog. Good laning stage against the Tide Hunter. He can't remove the Maledict. Also, they have a heal as well at one point, healing the birds.
10 seconds remaining.
With how they played in the previous game, just go as 5, which Doctor really shines.
So you don't think they need something to deal with the Medusa's mana? No mana burn needed?
They could still pick PL mid if they want to at one point. Maybe even now, just save it for the last. PL is such a strong mid laner.
It sure is. We saw in game 1 how strong the Medallion, the birds were, with that Venge aura, doing such a good job against the Medusa, just ripping through her HP incredibly quickly. It was a difficult game for Nisha, for sure, even with a few... I guess, yeah, Medusa got the Ancient stack stolen as well, right? That was well played by Planet Dog. Stacks got stolen.
Yeah.
Medusa maybe didn't hit that timing quite where she wanted to be. But Medusa going to be right-clicked by the OD.
And that's one of the ways to deal with Medusa, stealing her mana. Also really good against the Tide Hunter because he's in the front lines, tanks a lot of damage. So he can steal a lot of int from him as well.
It does look like a good OD game, for sure. I mean, guaranteed lockdown here, we're looking at telekinesis pretty much as the only thing to catch him. Otherwise, he can, Astral or Hurricane Pike, Blink Dagger away from a lot of these initiation tools that Kinguin has. And banning out the Jakiro now. They don't want to be face rushed like they were in game 1 quite as hard. 5th ban for Planet Dog. We're looking for a safe lane for Exotic Deer. And Lone Druid has been left in the pool. Definitely one of his signature heroes.
Yeah, but
I don't know how you...
Medusa, Lone Druid,
yeah, exactly.
They need too much time to come online.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
And Juggernaut. There we go. Healing Ward adds in to all of this wonderful sustain. And Vengeful Spirit switches to the... Oh, Kinguin come out with the last pick, Broodmother. There we go.
Somehow they always manage to sneak in the Broodmother.
Yep.
So they might swap things around a little bit.
Venge 5?
Nah, I mean, OD doesn't do anything against the Broodmother. That's the thing. So maybe they should put Juggernaut where Broodmother is.
Okay. Well, they're still thinking about their other 3 heroes. Yeah, Milan's going to take the Earth Spirit. And there we'll have 3-3 on the Visage again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So Broodmother this game, likely to see the same build we've seen time and time again. Medallion, or Soul Ring Medallion, Deso Mask of Madness. OD definitely going to struggle up against it. So how does Juggernaut do against the Medusa? Because he has Blade Fury, but it's a pretty long cooldown, like level 1, level 2, right? And there's no more poor man's shield.
Hero. Yeah, there's no poor man's shield anymore. I think it's gonna be maybe Medusa on the. The game is paused, right?
No, we're just waiting.
Waiting for what?
This.
Such a long time.
Strategy time. 30 seconds. It feels so much longer when you don't see like the strategy screen where you're buying items and like choosing map location. I always have to like remind myself that 30 seconds is...
Yeah, it's gonna be exotic deer on mid. That's what I said. So they should put Ditya on mid and have OD safe lane.
What we're
Seems
looking
like
at.
that's exactly what they're doing.
Still leaving it open. Slippers of agility on Ditya. Looking for that Wraith band. When you see Slippers and Stout together, you're like, oh, poor man's shield. Oh, where did you go? Come back to me. So Planet Dog, Earth Spirit, Orb of Venom, Stout Shield, aggressive build for him early on. Support Venge. This time around. As a smoke through into the dire jungle, they're looking for action very early on. Like if you can kill this Broodmother, find her near a bounty rune. They see the webs mid, so they've already scouted at least some information.
They're being pinged out.
They're pinging themselves. That was Milan pinging.
Was it?
It looked like it, unless I'm crazy. Now they're being pinged out. And roll forward nearly catches. Not quite close enough.
Did they
Nisha.
find Nisha?
She's hiding. Oh, very nice little spot in the trees. No catchy. Bounty runes 2 and 2.
The battle
As the
begins.
Tide Hunter off lane here. We'll be able to grab his as Exotic Deer will sprint back towards mid lane as well. Chase in onto Earth Spirit, forcing the roll away. Doesn't want to get lifted by the Rubik. And Baranya. Is it a long run down to bottom lane? It's a long run down to bottom lane. Like you said, Ditya put up mid, up against the Brood. They've got the Venge here to try and help out as well. Much easier now, you know, without the invisibility of Brood for a support hero mid, especially to be able to, you know, trade hits, harass a little bit without expending sentries and having that economic damage consistently ruining your game.
Yeah, this laning stage favors Kinguin so much. They might actually win all 3 lanes this game. OD doesn't do too much against the Tide Hunter, even if they rotate, let's say, Earth Spirit or Venge. It's gonna be after 3-4 minute mark when Tide Hunter is gonna be level 3 or 4, have that Kraken shell up. So he's gonna be pretty much impossible to take down. Mid lane, they're gonna need to put a lot of pressure on a Broodmother because Juggernaut can't really kill Brood because of the move speed. She can just run away. And the top lane is gonna be a different story, I think, this time for Visage.
Yeah, against
With
Ogre and Rubik. They do get the pull across though. Creep waves being dragged all over the place. Laning phase has been warped here as a nice lift there. Katso finds the drag back, but equally nice TP out from the Earth Spirit. Gets him out of danger. So OD against Tide, like I want to say the first like 4 levels, Tide is going to have, or maybe in the first 5 levels, just like an easy lane. Nothing's going to touch him. But if Baranya goes for like 2 points in Orb, like once he's level 4, if he's like, well, let's say level 5, 2-1-2 build, that's where Tide starts to struggle a little bit, right?
Depends if his Essence Aura is gonna trigger or not.
True. RNG, big factor. 3-3, baiting the bounty rune. Katso dodges out away from the roll, and he's going to go for a TP of his own. Soul Assumption, not quite enough damage, but close to bringing him down. Instant smoke purchase there from the Rubik as well. So, you were talking about 3 lanes being won. Looking at the CS, it looks pretty even across the 4 cores, 2 and 2 on each side. The Visage having, you know, maybe a rougher time CS-wise than the Tide, but still getting a decent amount of experience. Is this a sign of, you know, good things to come from Planet Dog, or a Kinguin looking for, you know, a certain amount of levels on one of these heroes to really stomp the lane?
If you look at the lineup, they need just more time, especially on Broodmother. She shines after she gets level 5, 6, 7.
Who are they pinging? Who have they found? Vengeful Spirit